I had a pretty rough start to life. Started being sexually abused about the ages of 3 up until about 6 probably. And that memory's haunted me for most of my life. My name's Darren Fuller. I'm 40 years old and I'm from Carl Junction, Missouri. That was the main reason why I started using meth, was the sexual abuse. I mean, it just took my mind off it. I didn't have to sleep, I didn't have nightmares. And then it just became an excuse. And then eventually the addiction just started on its own. It just became an addiction. Eventually the addiction, it's taken everything from me several times over. It's took my kids away from me, and it took a lot from me. But my lowest point was June 10th, 2020. I was in Oronogo, Missouri, underneath the Center Creek Bridge. And I just got out of the hospital for a week. So I had a week clean, and they prescribed me a whole bottle of hydrocodone. And I had no place to go, nowhere to go. And I was under that bridge, and I was just praying out to God. So my plans was, I was gonna walk from Oronogo to Carl Junction, and I was gonna say bye to my grandma. And then I was gonna take those hydrocodone. And that's where addiction took me. I was ready to take my own life. And so I cried out to God, and I said, God, if you're real, I need help, because you know what I'm about to go do. And he showed up too, he showed up. Because as soon as I walked out from under that bridge, a woman in a pickup stopped, and her name was Lindsay Devine. And I didn't notice it then, but her last name being Divine. And she picked me up, and I got in her truck, and as soon as I got in the truck with her, she just started preaching a sermon to me, and just started preaching Jesus to me. And I knew right then and there, God just saved my life. Yeah, it was just, it was life-changing coming into the Forge program. Everybody's just so accepting and so, they exuberate the love of Jesus through them. And so I went from having no one and nothing to a family and friends that loved me and care for me and build me up. And once I was able to let go of that stuff in the past, that's when the joy came, when Jesus was able to help me get rid of that stuff. Because I didn't do none of this on my own. Because I tried in the past doing this on my own, and I couldn't. And I know that I need Jesus every day of my life. It's almost became like my life verse, but it's Psalms 118, verse 5. And it says, out of my distress, I cried out to the Lord, and the Lord answered me, and he set me free. Because he broke my chains that day under the bridge.
And here's his Forge plaque.
Graduation was surreal, because when you first get into the program, you don't realize, you think 15 months is a lifetime away, but really it happened so fast. And it was like bittersweet too. It's not the end of anything, it's the beginning of my brand new life. Forge graduation was. I've got a lot of joy in my life. And I would tell my younger self that it's gonna be okay. The guy under the bridge, if I could talk to him today, I would tell him, it's okay, you don't have to worry. It'll be okay.